Wait.
I do it for the love first, peep the intentions, man. I spit game, but you never learn no lessons, man.
Logic, Ultra 85. This is his 9th studio album? 8th, 9th studio album? Confessions was 6. No Pressure was 7. Brown Days was 8. College Park was 9. So this is 10. Ultra 85 is... Ultra 85 says the mic is cutting out again. I think we're good. I think I probably just need to get closer. But Ultra 85 is Logic's 10th studio album. This is the second one being fully independent. But distribution company is BMG. So if the stream is taken down, it's because of BMG. Unfortunately. But yeah. Ultra 85 is here, y'all. It's been a long time coming. First getting teased and announced back in 2017 after the Everybody album. Logic says it's going to be the album of all albums. He said he's going to retire after the release of the album. Obviously, Everybody was very commercially successful. 1-800 obviously blew up. That song's probably like 6-7 times platinum, coming up on diamond anytime soon, probably within the next couple of years. And then project after project, mixtape after mixtape, album after album. No Pressure comes out, retires with that. Comes back a year later. Still can't believe that to this day. I thought that man was going to really take like 2-3 years off and then come back. But he did come back just a year later. Bobby Tarantino 3. Vinyl Days, top 3 album in my personal opinion. Vinyl Days, top 3 album, personal opinion in 2022. Last year's first studio album, no longer underneath Def Jam for College Park. I had that rank in my current top 6 right now. So in case you're wondering, I did a whole live stream on this, so why College Park is not top 5 Logic albums. My top 5, Under Pressure, Tits. We'll get to that. I just cut off there. Let's see. Under Pressure, number 1. Number 2, Tits. Number 3, Vinyl Days. Number 4, No Pressure. Number 5, which is the most underrated album in Logic's discography, in my opinion, Young Sinatra 4, and then College Park comes up right at number 6. But yeah, Ultra 85. This is supposed to be somewhat of a kind of direct but undirect sequel to Tits, my second favorite studio album, Logic's second studio album. Credible True Story, obviously from Logic fans, hip hop fans alike, thoroughly enjoyed the Credible True Story, just from the culmination of a lot of great things from Logic, his lyricism, storytelling. Obviously, it was a space theme, it was different, especially coming off of Under Pressure and his previous Young Sinatra mixtapes. And then, it was just a lot of things. That's one thing I love about Tiz. It's just so much in it, so much content. If you don't like the raps, you like the storytelling, the plot line, the production, absolutely insane. It's just culmination of everything. We never got something. We got kind of like that on Everybody, but obviously Everybody has a lot of its trials and tribulations with the whole thing, and obviously the biracial memes and all that stuff like that. So a lot of things came out outside of just the music from Everybody. But Tits was obviously the highest quality of album, of a culmination of multiple things that we all come to know and love from Logic. Different projects might have different aspects that's higher than the other aspects, but definitely Tits was a great culmination of everything. Even though I have it Under Pressure above it, it's still an absolutely solid album. If someone says this is their favorite album, I can't even be mad at them. But yeah, OJ Files was somewhat a direct sequel. We gotten 5. This has been an interesting release because obviously he've been saying that Ultra 85 is not coming back. No Pressure was Ultra 85. Then very end of last year, he said Ultra 85 is coming out in 2024. Absolutely insane. But it's been a long release from Fear coming out in February. That was the first single, and then Teleport came out this past Monday as the 5th single. I talked about this on the Teleport. Gun Kid says, "Bro, shut up. I'm about to start the music. Let me yap real quick. Let me just yap a little quick. I will play the music, sir. Just let me yap a little bit. We're getting there. We're getting there. I promise you. We're gonna be here for like 2 hours anyway. We're gonna get there. But yeah." I lost my train of thought. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Teleport. We got 5 singles for this album. It's the second highest amount of singles that Logic released for an album. Vinyl Days had 7 freaking singles before the release of that. That was absolutely insane. Then I believe College Park and Bobby Tarantino 3 both got 4 singles before his release. So this Culture Divide comes in second place with 5 singles. Like I mentioned, if I had to rank the singles, it would be Deja Vu, Mission Control, Teleport, 44 Ever, and then Fear. Obviously, Fear has always been dead last ever since. 44 Ever, obviously I was in the music video for that. Still absolutely the same. That's where I got the jumpsuit with the pink jumpsuit and being in the 44 Ever music video. And this is absolutely insane. To this day, I still can't believe I was in that music video. Getting flown out there in the hotel, be on set. It was just absolutely surreal experience. That's actually my 3rd time meeting Logic. Obviously, the first time I met Logic was him bringing up on stage for the Valorverse tour back in 2022. Made a video on that. You can definitely check that out. And for the College Park tour, he brought me backstage after the Philadelphia show, which is the second show that I went to. Then obviously getting flown out to LA to do the 44 Ever music video. Absolutely insane. Full circle moment. Been a fan of this man for 12 years now at this point. Absolutely insane. Time was flying by. But yeah, we're here, y'all. We're here. The album's finally here. Let's go over. It's a total of 20 songs. We're gonna be like, we already got the single, so I'm skipping over all the singles besides Fear, because Fear was a single version, and then this Fear on here might have like a skit on the end, so we're gonna probably skim through that and then get to around what the skit might be or not on Fear. But we will be skipping Mission Control, Deja Vu. Those are tracks 2 and 3. What else? 44 Hours track 11, so we will be skipping that, and Teleport we're skipping that. So all those tracks I did reaction to already, so if you want to see reaction to those individual tracks, all the singles that we got so far, check out those videos. Other than that, I'm gonna be skipping those content wise. Besides Fear, like I said, Fear has that skit at the end of it, I believe, so we'll be skipping over to that. 20 songs, hour and 17 minutes. This might be Logic's longest album, at least up there. I think Tips was like an hour and like 15 odd minutes. No Sinatra 4 is about the same, so this is right around Logic's most what's it called, longest album. Let's do this. Order 5, Logic's 10th studio album, 7 years in the making, long anticipated. Let's do the thing. I said please don't skip. Unfortunately, in the concept, in the savings of time, because I do have work early in the morning and stuff like that, I know it's gonna be like, oh, listen to the album full and then straight. I completely understand that. I completely agree. But just for the sake of time, I'm just gonna be skipping those tracks. But obviously, besides Fear, because there's a skit at the end. I'm sorry, it's just something I don't want to do. Oh yeah, I can make this disclaimer. I've probably said this before, but the stream might get taken down due to copyright, and if it does, I'm still gonna be recording. So I'm still gonna be recording, I'm gonna make an edited video if this stream does get taken down. If not, we'll just let it rock. For everyone that's watching this post stream, if there's like this parts of the video is muted, or it might be cut out, and like, why is this missing this part of the song? It's probably because of copyright restrictions, and I had to take it out just to allow the video to be up. Same thing as this is the edited video. It's gonna be like cuts of skits because of that, the copyright. Not something they want to do, something that has to do. It just sucks with YouTube, the record labels copywriting, blocking videos. It is what it is. With that out of the way, all this talking and yapping, they can stop being mad at me. Logic, 10th studio album. Ocho 5, let's go. First track is Paul Rodriguez. This is a 9-minute track. Goddamn, what are we into? Let's go.
Wow, I can't believe this motherfucker Logic's making me do this right now. So I came over. We're supposed to watch 500 Days of Summer.
Classic movie.
I brought in 6 turns over. Says, hey, I think I got a beat for Ultra 85. Logic goes crazy. Next thing you know, history's made.
Guessing this will be the track. That cutoff is crazy.
What's up? What's happening, bitch? We live. I know you thought it was over, but you know what, now it's on. I was scared for years to try to do this album. How you follow up a classic? What's the outcome? Failure and clears everything that they said I wasn't. We cooking, but ain't no oven. They say they hate me, I love them. Come now, boy, sound the alarm. We brothers in arms, fuck that beef. They said logic wouldn't be nothing. What an embarrassing oversight. Yeah, show you right. Talk about it in therapy often. How in this game you gotta have thick skin. She said let it soften. Be yourself unapologetically, cause in this world that there right there don't happen often. I'm smoking till I'm caught.
You say you gotta have. I said you gotta have thin skin. You gotta. Oh my God! What's it? What's it? That's a solid bar. That's a solid bar.
MCs better retreat. Cut off my legs below my knees and still can never defeat me. Black and white like 88 pianos.
6 feet deep. The kid brought it back full circle. That was nice. That was like brought it back full circle. That was nice.
Hairline like Fontanos, rocking a yellow flannel. Y'all can't see me like Metal Gear Solid with the camo. The men Logic in his 30s, but he rapping like he in his prime. Goddamn, what a veteran. Crook motherfuckers don't know nothing about the hustle, bitch. I wrote the book. I'm a prodigy. I leave them shook. Logic on his beat is murder, bitch. I'm protagonist. Ultra 85, this the catalyst. That real rap shit. Lo-fi boom bap on that trap tip. Yeah, you know this rap game produced pain like I did Fahim's album. I made so much fucking money.
Oh my God.
Why you acting dramatic? This ain't no gangster grills. I know you up in your fields.
Shout out to DJ Drama.
Yeah, now come now, boy, forget it. We with it. I'm going crazy, committed. That shit they talking omitted. We taking it back for these hip hop heads like fitteds. Said it, I did it. Yes, I said it and did it.
I gotta pause this because this 3 minutes now. And this motherfucker is still going. This is a 9-minute track, and this man's been rapping basically 3 minutes straight, and it's still going. Jesus Christ, y'all.
Sometimes I talk about the real shit. Other times I stunt. Sometimes depression takes a hold and rips away everything that I want. This for Nas, this for RZA, this for Jay, this for Most, this for Thought, this right here for Kanye, even when he be wildin' out. Man, I listen
Facts.
to y'all when y'all were there for me even more than my dad. Shit, I can say the same for Drizzy, Dre, Kenny, and Cole, cause we a family. This hip-hop tree is all I know. It makes me sad that so many in the game will never truly know what happy is. I used to think it was the streams, used to think it was the created this universe because I was depressed. Feel like I did not have a space to call my own. Fuck a tastemaker, gatekeeper, hip-hop's my only home. Tell me now who gon' let him live? Shit, like Ho said, can I live? Hey, check it, this that Lupe in 06, this that Lupe last week, this that
Can I live?
See, if you ain't get the message now, this whole song is about passion. This is everything I got, it's everything I have to give. If that ain't enough for y'all, man, fuck you, I'm happy. It's about the fucking flow, the love, the music, the people, the drums, the happy, the sad, the highs and the low. I'm doing this shit cause I love it and I never won't. I make music for those who love it and not the ones who don't. Ultra 85. Come on,
For whatever is about to happen next, I just gotta say, that is essentially damn near 7 minutes of this man absolutely spazzing. Oh my God. Like he said it himself during during his verse there, like this is the passion talking, the hungry. He said the hungry is back. Bruh. This is by far the best rap I ever heard from Logic, and God knows how long. And yeah. I don't know how the rest of the album, because obviously we got 5 other singles. But this is by far the best track we got, even though this is the intro track to first. My God, just. And then the production too is so laid back. It's like elevator music. This motherfucker rapping his ass off. It was like elevator type music. My goodness. All right, let's finish off this track. This motherfucker is not. This is what? The 3rd time now in the past like 4 or 5 years since he sampled this. Obviously, this original time. First time he sampled this back on the Addiction for Young Sinatra. Knocking doors down. I'm gonna show you the whoop pine. Like, come on, that classic, man. Classic sample. And he's been loving that sample. The last guy, obviously, he used this for College Park on Ayo. But classic, absolutely classic. I'ma come through and show my whoop pine. Now, what is this? The beat tape? Thomas Kai? They back? So the next two tracks. So obviously, Paul Rodriguez, like I said before, the skit and the outro sequence of the song at the end there. Paul Rodriguez absolutely insane of a track for an intro track. That's like some outro track. That's like what he did on Lightyear for College Park type shit. Is what he did for Paul Rodriguez. That's the intro track. Absolutely insane. Thoroughly enjoy that track. The next track is Mission Control and Deja Vu. Like I mentioned before, I did reactions to those already, so you can go check the reaction videos for those on your own time. I will be skipping over that. Y'all might be mad at me for the sequence of the whole entirety of the album, but for the sake of time, not being here forever, and me sweating through this jumpsuit, we're going to skip over that. And then Fear comes up next. Like I mentioned, Fear we're going to skip as well. This is the first single, my least favorite single of all the singles we got. But I believe there's a skit at the end of this because this song is only like 2 minutes long. Let's see, I'm skipping ahead to about 2 minutes. Oh, that beat switch was absolutely amazing for Fear. Definitely go check out the reaction just for my reaction to the beat switch. Beat switch was absolutely insane. All right, now we're going on to another new track finally after all of that. A bunch of songs that we already heard and skits and stuff like that. We're on to Favela. Now this has any relation to Favela from the original MW2 Call of Duty that came out in 2009. The real MW2 fella. A lot of memories on Favela. So did Logic when he mentioned it a couple times during his songs throughout the entirety of his career. Yeah, Favela. That's a classic Call of Duty map. And a lot of memories coming back. Hard to believe that I've been playing Call of Duty half my life. I've been playing Call of Duty 2009, 12 years old when that game came out. 26 now, so basically over half my life now, but Call of Duty. Absolutely insane. Favela. Let's hop into it.
Okay. I was gonna say, this is crazy.
This instrumental sounds like something that'll be on his beat tape, one of his beat tapes. This beat is a lo-fi type vibe. It sounds like Code of the Friend about to hop on this track. Shout out to Code of the Friend.
Heavy as the nectar, where's the chain? Gripping the grain, trying to maintain. Filling this weed through the blood to my brain. Eyes on me like I'm Truman, escape through the page. Contemplating my age, poetic justice for those who trust us. From accessible, one beef end up a vegetable. 150,000 people is at the festival. 50 degrees, your shit freeze. If I had a penny for my thoughts, then I'd be Elon Musk. Rapping from dawn.
That bar was from... Favela. Yeah, he did kind of. Do you remember Maybach Music? The song he released before College Park came out. I think it was like shortly after Wake Up, the single came out. I remember that bar. I'm like, why that bar sound so familiar? Because I always listen to what's it called? We called it afterwards when we released it on his Discord, Favela. But I know that's Maybach Music. Obviously, the Maybach Music soundbite was introduced back. I'm like, where did that bar sound so familiar? Another side note about Maybach Music, I wish that song actually came out with that production, and then obviously getting like a Rick Ross feature on there would be absolutely insane. And I love the aggressiveness. I wish we got more aggressive Logic rapping like that. Like we got a couple times on Vinyl Days, Ultra Violent. Remember that loosely single they released back in 2019 when he was on tour. But yeah, aggressive like voice rapping Logic, open mic. He's done that for. Thoroughly enjoyed that version of Logic with aggressive rapping. Kind of would have categorized that. What am I? Yapping again.
Memories PS3 when grenades was getting thrown back. Modern Warfare 2 at the Favela was my escape when I wasn't scrubbing floors like Cinder. Fake motherfuckers I could see.
This beat is a vibe though.
Whole shit still wouldn't feed ducks with it. I make firm decisions like a
legislator. Alligator.
Think you could buy me, bitch, you couldn't even lend me. Smoking dope like a
chimney. DJ Premier? Get some Primo scratches? This is a vibe though. This is one hell of a vibe. And that's Favela. Originally released as Maybach Music last year. Then Logic released once again that version on Discord. Title is Favela. And then we actually got in this verse on like a lo-fi type beat on OH85. I just want to show y'all real quick. Thoroughly enjoyed Favela. Thoroughly enjoyed that. The lo-fi beat, like I said, get like a Code of the Friend feature. It's like one of the lists of from some of the songs I want from Logic. It's like a Code of the Friends lo-fi type beat song. I just want to show y'all real quick. Let me just turn off this goddamn notification so you don't get notifications. Y'all can see right there, BMG. It got copyright claimed, and I tried to dispute it, and then BMG said, "Fuck you, you're not making any money." So now BMG is getting paid for that video, just to give y'all context how copyright just really just be fucking me up. And videos get blocked and shit. Blame BMG. Blame BMG. The next track we got is Gardens 3. No context, no references. Don't know where this track will go. See what it's about. A 5-minute track. Goddamn. Interesting. Best track by far is Paul Rodriguez. I put Favela right after that. And then Deja Vu. My top 3 so far. It's a 5-minute track, so it could be a beat switch, because Logic tends to do that when a track. I've noticed a pattern the last couple of years where there's a track where there's a vibe, like the instrumental, the production, the content of the track. I'm not thoroughly enjoying it. It tends to be a beat switch in there that flips the whole thing, especially this is a 5-minute track. But so far, I'm not really feeling the production. I can already kind of tell what direction Logic's gonna go. Let's see.
Far from a scholar, but they still ask me to speak to the students at Harvard. Oh yeah, what's the difference for grown folk? Be a good mama, be a good daddy, be a good person. I love the man I become, don't want to see the hood version. Burgundy, yeah, Wally.
Y'all saying this song samples Conant Gardens from Slum Village. Yeah, this definitely sounds familiar. Like when it first started, I'm like, what does this sound like? Thank y'all for putting that in context. Let's continue on. So broke, can't even get child support. That's when you know you broke. You can't even get child support from your dad. That's crazy. Staying positive. Bar is familiar. I think that bar is also from Glorious. He's using verses from a Glorious Bastard. I'm trying to remember.
Think I'm on an interstellar mission once again. A 5'10" assassin lighting them up like Edison. The body the track like Conant, whipping the bike with the baddie on the back. Goddamn. Let me get it like that. Once I write that, I recite that. I be like that. Never decipher this poetic puzzle. A muzzle needed like Hannibal Lecter far from a lecture hit with it.
Shout out to Bryce Fitz. He's on teleport. That man is like, there's 7 songs ahead of me. Shout out to Bryce Fitz. Before this gets started, didn't really enjoy this song. Not really gonna playlist it. Probably not gonna return to it again. Some people may like it as just a simple vibe, but it's not much for me. It is not much for me at all. Let's continue on. But yeah, Gardens 3 didn't really enjoy it that much. That track was alright. Some people might like it. That was just like a kind of quote unquote filler track for me. The next track is Ghost and Machine featuring Robert, Ivory, and Ade. Phil Ade. Are you ready to go? Shout out to Phil Ade, one of the artists I put Logic on early in his career. Robert Ivory, that's name is familiar. I'm looking him up. I believe they worked together before. But yeah, Ghost and Machine, Robert Ivory, Logic, Phil Ade. Let's hop into it. Wait. Wait. Are we really? Is that beat? Y'all know that clip of Logic in the burgundy bomber jacket back in like 2017, like right after or right before everybody's release of that beat that apparently got lost in the files. I think we finally getting that song, y'all. I think we finally got it. It just like hit me in like a split second. I'm like, oh, that sounds familiar. I'm like, wait, this. Oh, the time has arrived. We finally getting that beat. We finally getting Logic actually rapping on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. We finally getting this, y'all. That beat. It's just obviously the sample just carries it. The sample just absolutely carries the song. Oh my God, that beat goes hard. That beat goes hard.
I got people that love me and some people that can't stand me, but no matter what they say, I know I am me. Renegade like M&J. Might as well be honest with.
I'm still petitioning. Every time I think about Eminem and Jay-Z, Renegade gets mentioned some way, shape, or form. I'm still praying to the gods for a Renegade 2. Someday, Someday we will get a Renegade 2. I've been saying this for many years now. Eminem and Jay-Z, we need a Renegade 2. This is the millionth time I've said this. We need a Renegade 2 so bad. Just one last time of them going back and forth. One last time.
For the kid in the dorm room with a dream of his own. These haters that try to drown you, they won't leave you alone. So keep it real all the time and remember who you am.
Rat Pack. I still can't believe we actually got this goddamn beat, y'all. It's been a long time coming. It's been like 6-7 years just waiting on we actually get this beat.
East side, west side, we ride, we die, all for this.
Is he singing the chorus for Slave 1 and Slave 2 from Bobby Tarantino 1? Oh, that's a throwback. East side, west side, we ride, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. East side, west side, rewind, everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Tell me what you know about
Sleeping outside, no ride in the wintertime, all for this.
Tell me what you know about
Comments in the bay, looking in the mirror, yeah, I did all the lists. Oh, banger.
makes me happy.
Friday.
Play the corner like Avante Maddox where the addicts go.
This is absolute playlist.
These days I play it like LeBron. Business cards say I got a white side, I ain't Hassan. I'm sharp as Shannon, you skip cause you skipping facts. I tip my hat to anybody black that made it out the hood. Got the money I couldn't attain, mama couldn't tame me. She get it now, I count up on a kitchen counter. Feel good to step up, make up what she can't afford. Keep it a buck, this is what it's all for sure.
Yeah, we finally got that beat, y'all. Like 6-7 years in the making of actually getting that beat, and we finally got it. That's a banger of a track, y'all. Then that beat switch too, the Robert Ivory singing the chorus from Slave 1 and Slave 2 of Bobby Tarantino 1. Hell of a throwback. That is hell of a throwback. You see, y'all heard me vibing with. That's definitely. That's right behind Paul Rodriguez. If I had to rank my top 5 songs so far, I would go Paul Rodriguez, Ghost in the Machine, Favela, Deja Vu, and Mission Crew. That's my top 5 favorite songs right now. That's The next track we got is Interstellar. Obviously, we got Intermission from Tits featuring Lucy Rose. Logic and Lucy Rose always go crazy together. And it looks like we're getting a sequel to Intermission. Now we're going Interstellar. Stop to it. Lucy Rose vocals always hit.
In a hotel room, contemplating my death. I've been on tour so long, feel like.
God damn, that's how we open up the verse. God damn. We got some nice, melodic, nice, solid vocals from Lucy Rose, and Logic just open up the verse like that. Like, god damn.
When I'm riddled with anxiety, it's hard to find sobriety. I'm being honest now entirely.
Sound like it about to be some. Remember Dark Place from No Pressure? Sound like it be Dark Place Part 2. In quotation marks for this song so far.
I can focus on the positive, a bitch a complain. It's hard to see the bigger picture when you feeling restrained, cause everything you dream to attain can't fit in the frame. Luckily your mind's a gallery full of artistic expression. Just don't let that present mood dictate the rest of your day.
Facts.
Children, compare yourself to others on the screen. You can put that phone down, look around and feel serene. But in our pockets are part of our daily routine. Comparison is destroying your passion. Used to be full of dreams, now you barely have a ration. But do not deprive the heart on your sleeve from the blood underneath. Sharpen your sword daily, don't just keep it in the sheaths. A lot of people that woke up today in body bags. 332,648 to be exact. 13,860 just lost their life in an hour. 231 in a minute, man, that's 3 a second.
This man literally went on Google and looked up average number of people dying within a day, an hour, a week, a month, a year.
And your heart still beats as you listen. So take it day by day and make the right decision. I said I find it hard myself, but I'm just trying to lend a hand.
Interstellar, thinking it might be a sequel to Intermission. It's low-key a sequel to Dark Place. Lucy Rose vocals always hit. This is a banger too. Sound like some supermarket-esque type shit about to come on in retrospect. That's Interstellar, Lucy Rose, absolutely solid track. I thoroughly enjoyed that track as well. Obviously, Intermission from Tits So this is kind of like a sequel to that, but this sounds like more of like a Dark Place 2. Like I mentioned from Dark Place originally from No Pressure. It sounds like a Dark Place 2 and an aspect of that. Still thoroughly enjoyed that track. Nevertheless, Logic talking about society and the issues, mental health and stuff like that. So that was a nice track from Logic and Lucy Rose. Lucy Rose vocals always go so crazy. Next track we got is in Retrospect, and at the end there, before Interstellar ended, it sounded like it's about to be some Supermarket S. So let's see how it sounds.
Here we are now, money on my mind.
Interesting production. Team and the Wizard. I'm like, sound like Team and the Wizard. It is Team and the Wizard.
Yeah, like that, made back. I'm living it up like I never could in a day's wait back. Rapper. Yeah, you the furthest from innovative. No wonder the people.
You would think we listen to a Logic beat tape single or song with the now. That's littered all over his beat tapes for the last couple years now. It's littered all over this track.
People got problems, but you substances to mask that shit. We passed that shit. You better seek therapy, human. Why you think they Twitter fingers be aching? Cause they forsaken what it means to be a person.
Trigger fingers turn to Twigger fingers.
Talking about you don't like Logic, but what the fuck do you mean? Why you listening to me? Then why you watching on your screen? Cause I'm all you have in the world at this moment. You was molested, even beaten as a child. And when you see other people that's happy, it drives you wild. God drug me through the fire every day. I was tested, cause really
Dear
when you
God.
look at me, what you see reflects who you wish you really was. But even clearer, it makes you uncomfortable that I'm comfortable with who I am. That I love you with sincerity. Here we are.
That's in Retrospect. That was an okay, decent track. I definitely like that track more than what Guardians 3 was. That's definitely more of a heartfelt, introspective, in retrospect, of a track from Logic there. A lot of self-reflection. And once again, how I like Interstellar was a more societal, bigger picture type of thing. I put it in a couple playlists, but it's not something that's gonna be my go-to. Definitely one of those songs that's great for the full listening experience album. Next track would be For Forever, but once again, I already did a reaction to that. I was in the music video for that. Got the video for that. You can check out my BTS for that. That was a lot. You can do my reaction to 40 Forever. You can watch me in the music video for 40 Forever. You can watch my reaction of me being in the 40 Forever. Then you can watch the BTS of 40 Forever. In case you wonder why I'm wearing a pink jumpsuit. As 40 Forever, 40 Forever is okay. It's not, it's unlike, well, it's kind of like 44 more. And like I wish 40 Forever was more longer. Obviously, it wouldn't be 44 bars. It just, yeah, 40 Forever just didn't hit for me how the previous 44 more and obviously 44 bars is a cult classic. The next track we got is Love Me. I have a feeling this track is going to be like Interstellar or in Retrospect or Guardians 3. Kind of like, let's find out. Calling that album high is wicked. And we only halfway through, so that's why I don't really have a full opinion of it yet.
Living in a brand new world with a brand new way that the people think, and I can't get it done. No, I can't get none. Feel like Rudy on the run from the destra handle. Then else I make this shit for the homies and myself. Why you think I made paradise? I'm there at night, living in a world. My pen right now. Give me the light. Now give me the light. 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 Didn't want anything I had, didn't want anything I gave. Had me feeling everybody loving underdog to the underdog on top. Then they want to see him drop, put him behind bars and never free him. Tee him up for destruction, like Doc D at the function. I don't know what I want him to love me. 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 I want you to fucking love. I really want to get it. I want to get it. I need it. I gotta have it. I really want them all to love me.
Production definitely goes crazy. Get in my way vibes. Yeah, I can see that. As I thought, that track is kind of like in Retrospect, Interstellar, Guardians 3 in a way. I'm trying to think of another track with it. It kind of sounds like that. This is just one of those positive, uplifting. It's also kind of like seeking validation. One of those tracks like don't seek validation, but in the perspective of a person that's seeking validation, I just want them to love me. Obviously, it's the title of the track. Decent track. Once again, not a track I'm going to return to too much. So yeah, the tracks that I'm not going to return to too much, if ever, Fear, Guardians 3, In Retrospect, Love Me. Those are definitely songs I'm not going to return to too much too often. This is more like not like a filler track per se, because it's definitely going to help a lot of people, and a lot of people are still going to thoroughly enjoy those tracks. Just personally, for me, just don't really see how it could benefit me. Like I said, for the full listening experience of the album, it's going to be great and solid, but just to return to, for me personally, not so much. So the next song will be Teleport. Obviously, Teleport came out earlier this week on 8/5 to celebrate OJ 85, obviously. But it'd be fun if the album came out that day, but obviously music comes out on Friday nights. So Teleport would be the next track, but I already did the reaction to that, so definitely check out the reaction to that. Teleport was, out of all the singles, it was number 3 for me, so right in the middle of the pack in terms of the ranking of the singles. It was pretty solid. Production was pretty good. The only thing I didn't really like, the last verse was solid. I wish he expanded upon that more on the last verse. But we kind of got it on aspects of the rest of some other songs of this album. But yeah, Teleport could have been a lot more if he would have expanded upon the last verse that he had on that song. But the production is pretty solid, as per usual for Logic songs. The next track we got is Antidote, which some of y'all already remember, if you remember from the Glorious Bastards free mixtape that Logic released during September, I believe, of last year. This track was on there. I don't remember this track because I think I only listened to it during the live stream reaction to that and totally forgot about it. Zay Loopers I don't know too much about. I know Bryce Fitz, shout out to Bryce, absolutely loves Zay Loopers, and then he brought actually one of the main reasons that he brought them together and created that track on the Glorious Bastards, and now this is coming out now on OG85. So I don't remember this track too well. If I know anything, if I remember from Bryce Fitz and some of the styles of music he likes outside of Logic, I'm probably not going to enjoy this track too much. But yeah, let's continue on. Almost done, y'all. Down to the last four, 5 tracks. This track, like 44 More, is so out of place in comparison to the rest of the songs on this album. Just right out the back, just completely far left. This song reminds me of the Joey Badass track from College Park, and it's annoying the hell out of me. College Park, Joey Badass, you remember our reaction to that? It just reminds me of how much I was only saying that I'm not really feeling this track. Let's continue on. These 808s and drums are definitely hitting. They are definitely hitting. I'm just not feeling it. I would like the song it wasn't for the damn feature. That's crazy. And that's Antidote with Zay Loopers. Oh yeah, that does sound like something Denzel Curry would absolutely snap and slide on. Yeah, that was a good one. Star Court. That is definitely that is big facts. Denzel Curry would absolutely slide on that. But like I mentioned, or at least I tried to before, didn't really enjoy that song. And I remember a little bit from my Inglourious Bastards reaction. Didn't really enjoy that song too much. It's very out of place for this album, kind of like how 44 Ever is. I would definitely come back to 44 Ever more than this track. Someone said I would like this track more if the feature wasn't on there. That is ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. But definitely an out of place track. Give me the same feeling that I had with Joey Badass on College Park. Yeah, just didn't really enjoy the track too much. The next track we got is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Kind of like the movie, Bobby Tarantino movie that came out a couple years ago, which I haven't listened to yet. But yeah, just to give y'all a heads up, my camera is currently dying. I do have another battery, but I don't know if it's charged. So if it goes out, the music still going to be playing, but it's not going to be a visual for a couple of seconds. Once Upon a Time, let's hop into it. 5.5 minute track, goddamn.
Logic's favorite Quentin
But that movie, Lodge's favorite Quentin Tarantino movie was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That movie, just like I mentioned, came out a couple years ago. It's not Pulp Fiction. It's not Kill Bill. It's this movie that just came out a couple years ago. It can't be, right? Can't be, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, Kill Bill, Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, and Reservoir. Let me break down my career through the films in this category. 14, cinema was my morphine. Surrounded by morphines, I can describe the sight in 4 scenes. I discovered hip-hop through Volume 1. Tarantino hit the RZA, left the whole world stunned. Now I heard of Wu-Tang, but never truly knew the gang. First scene.
Now he got a whole song with him. I'm enjoying this track. This track of him going through the history of him listening to from the origins of watching movies, and then him transitioning to discovering hip hop, which he talked about in plenty of interviews and other songs about, obviously, Kill Bill, RZA, discovered Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, etc., Eminem, Jay-Z, goes on and on. I'm definitely enjoying this track. It's definitely like a backstory, like a backlog, a history of Logic discovering hip hop, how we got with the man we know and love today.
I guess it all started with Kill Bill, but after a couple of meals, I started to feel like they didn't respect the skill still. And I saw her climb the mountain at the end of the movie. I realized all the shit these people been talking just moving through me. You don't have the same passion and skill as you did when you were younger, and you never will. Been on tour for 10 years like a Marine that's been deployed, and now none of it matters, just my woman and my boys. So like my heyday passed, the dinner my wife says it has. You'll never have the passion that you had. It drove me to tears at the table, knowing that I'll never be able to relive it and give it my all, constantly in a state of fall. My favorite Tarantino movie used to be Kill Bill. I felt like Beatrix while on my way to the top of this hill. I'll never have the passion I once did. It's understood, it's all good. Once upon a time in Hollywood.
So he kind of answers that question on why Once Upon a Time is now his favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. Back in 2015 when this came out, I guess Kill Bill was the one at the time. Once Upon a Time was overtaking Kill Bill as Logic's favorite Quentin Tarantino film. Finally got to answer the question. Definitely thoroughly enjoyed this track as well. If you didn't know this already, let me bow my head over it. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. I said my piece on that. Speaking of peace, love, and positivity is the next track. Logic's motto. Surprisingly, after all this time, him being 15 plus years in the rap game now, this is his first time actually making a track, Peace, Love, and Positivity. It's been a long time coming. Let's hop into it.
Doing 70 on this highway. In the back of this bus, I'm busting my mind open, hoping these lyrics connect like.
That's the real intermission right there, man. Doing 70 on this highway. I believe that's the second verse for intermission. Just the throwback. Just the throwback, the callback always hits. Always hits.
Directions, I was destined, manifesting something much different. I'm lifting this weight off of what should have been.
Good old boom bap. Love a good old boom bap.
In the stairway, hustling drugs, listening to Grandmaster by Jizza and Mugs. Like millions of dollars, now look what they did. Them brought us more problems. Only when you understand them can you solve them. Feel I used to rock the Jam Sport, now it's Louis V. Cause that Italian leather right there is a movie B. Put 100 like a C, yeah, my flow is Roman B. You know the flow is Roman B. And right now, if I'm being honest,
it's kind of like acapella right here.
Nigga was afraid to say nigga for years. Not in my life, but on the record, cause these niggas here. You ain't no nigga, we're never no nigga. I could get
biracial.
brothers is niggas, your sisters is niggas, your aunties, uncles, and your cousins is niggas. Your daddy is a nigga. Every single one of them called you a nigga growing up, but you ain't.
This man is about to get This man's about to get absolutely. I can see the Twitter threads. I can see the threads, the Instagram threads. I can see the Instagram comments. Oh, it's gonna be interesting to see how the internet responds to that part.
Some people say I can and some people say I can't, cause not a single one of my black folks said shit to me. Negativity above you, just be yourself unapologetically.
The balloons is crazy.
In the day, people said that it was gay that I rapped about my feelings, now it's critically acclaimed. Ain't no funny how time switches to rap shit, but the fact is my factions, they giving Grammys to niggas that's acting.
Spamming the N-word. Nigga.
Never stop, no, never give up your dream, and no matter the adversity, you'll always reign supreme. What?
Wait, they gonna let this beat just ride out? It really sounds like Lucidity from Tits. Ooh, that beat drop sounds crazy. Peace, love, and positivity. Logic, spamming the N-word. Nigga. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be interesting to see how the internet responds to that. But thoroughly enjoyed that track. Zena said jazzy beats are Chico and hip hop, and Logic goes crazy on jazzy beats, and that was a thoroughly enjoyed that track. Peace, love, and positivity. Logic spamming the N word, definitely the N word counter. Add my me saying that onto the counter as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how the internet responds to that. Peace, love, and positivity. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. Second to the last track, it looks like we got a sequel to City of the Stars. Now we got the City in the Stars for Ocean 85. Robert Ivory is back with his vocals. Thoroughly enjoyed his vocals. Obviously, he did the Slave 1 and 2 chorus vocals he did on Ghost in the Machine, and now he's back for City in the Stars. Let's see if this can be a great solid sequel to City of Stars. That was a cult classic and became a meme at one point. If even the Logic subreddit a couple years ago, how City of Stars became everyone's favorite track all of a sudden. That was a nice little trend. Oh, the Logic subreddit. What the place has been the last couple of years has been very interesting. But second to last track, City in the Stars. Let's hop into it. I agree with the vocals right out the gate.
You gon' get ignited when they don't like who you are. Job's only option is to rob. I let them rob me of my dream that I believe could be achieved if you just give me a break.
Breathe, man. Breathe. That was a nice pocket you went in. God damn.
My peak got a lot of time to build up my will from defeat. Was too comfy for me at the ground floor. I put a lot of power in they self-esteem to cover for the sake of needs all in the harmony between the love and being.
This man is killing this feature.
Trying to be shots line to be round to the line in the top 5, and some niggas wearing suits to get paid for the crime. Come on, tell me what it really means to understand. Leaning big yourself a team and feel like anything can happen. At the open mic, you snap and started singing. But probably both and they probably never had me. Even though my mama got that chip from the government. Once a month, no wonder why. On the track because you gotta pay it back. Matter of fact, the atoms in my upper back have shifted like a chiropractor. Give it back in the line, the rhyme, and everything that I find. Everybody mad at me because I don't fit in a picture perfect rap category. Because of the track 16 on the incredible true story. I wanted and always will from afar. You gon' be a star.
That pocket that both Robert Ivory had in his verses, and that pocket that Logic had his verse as well. Bankers. Those pockets was, ooh. They were deep in those pockets. The metaphor. They were deep in those pockets. Definitely gotta playlist that track real quick. That's a banger too. Put that in the bangers list. And that's City in the Stars featuring Robert Ivory. Like I mentioned, the pockets that both Robert Ivory and Logic had in their verses, absolutely insane. The flow, the cadence, perfection, absolute perfection. It fit the vibe of the track as well. Solid track. I definitely thoroughly enjoyed that track. It's definitely one of my top 10 favorite tracks of this album. And as a sequel to City of Stars, not really sound like a sequel. A lot of this album has quote unquote sequels to Tits. Deja Vu, sequel to Fade Away, that's a solid sequel. Interstellar, not really a sequel to Intermission. I think I'm missing another track that kind of is is it Interstellar? I think it's Interstellar. It's kind of like a Dark Place 2 from No Pressure. Obviously 44 Ever, 44 More, 44 Bars, which is kind of like not Tits at all. Yeah. And then, this wasn't really like a sequel to City of Stars, in my opinion. Maybe after a couple of listens, it could be better. But still thoroughly enjoyed the track, nonetheless. The last track we got is Thank You for Believing in Me. You would think this track would be like a 9-minute track, but the 9-minute track was Paul Rodriguez at the beginning of the album. But now we're down to the last track, Thank You for Believing Me. But now we're down to the last track, Ultra 85. It's almost 2 in the goddamn motherfucking morning. Goddamn. It's been a long time coming, y'all. Even though we started this, nearly 20 minutes after midnight. But we're down to the last track. It's been a long time coming. But now we're down to the last track, Thank You for Believing Me. Ultra 85. Damn near 10 years in the making. Let's close this out strong.
Order of the Ultra 85.
I remember I didn't believe in myself, but she was right.
It sounded like about to have the vibe that Love Me, in retrospect, Guard is 3 E, something about that kind of vibe. On the inside. Bobby Team 3. Supermarket S type track right here. When are we ever gonna get another indie album from Logic?
I know you think you know it all. Running your mouth behind my back, you just mad you not involved. I'm sitting sideways on this adventure through life. Let me get it right now, cause we gon' make it somehow. So I'ma double down on being me. Nothing but peace, love, and
Positivity. I think Fantana will give this like a light 6. We're in the red plaid shirt. I wish we did get John Wendell vocals on here, honestly. I wish we got grip tape on this album. Thank you for believing in me. That is Ultra 85, y'all. That is Ultra 85. Let me playlist. Thank you for believing in me. That's definitely playlistable. It's not even a word. Playlistable. That's a playlistable track. But yeah, Ultra 85. Where do I begin? Thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely, obviously, who knows what this album would have sounded like if he would have released it back in 2018 or so, or 2020 with no pressure being Ultra 85, etc., etc. Who knows what the album would have sounded like at either of those times. But we have it now in 2024. Long time coming, and I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely got some songs that we wanted, some songs that can go by the wind, some songs that just goes absolutely insane, and now I see some songs in between. But I definitely still enjoyed it. Some of my favorite tracks, obviously Paul Rodriguez, the very beginning of Logic is absolutely snapping on us for essentially about 7 minutes or so, 7+ minutes. Absolutely insane. I probably had Paul Rodriguez at number 1. Actually, let me look on here. It's better because I playlist them. Paul Rodriguez number 1. I put, let's do Ghost in the Machine, using that samples, that beat we've been long anticipating for like essentially 6-7 years as well. Robert Ivory doing the Slave 1 and 2 from Robert T. The 1 chorus, absolutely insane. Feel like they did a solid job as well. I put that at number 2. Number 3, I'll put Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Logic takes us to him loving movies, especially Quentin Tarantino movies, and then Once Upon a Time, even though Kill Bill was originally his favorite Tarantino movie, but it transformed to Once Upon a Time, and obviously taking us to go to chorus, how watching movies took us into hip hop, and how he became a huge hip hop fan, and obviously Logic being a rapper himself. Let's see, change the battery. That's not good. All right, and we're back. Hopefully, yeah. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. Damn, I completely lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, taking the course of his hip hop, being a hip hop fan, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. So what I got? Paul Rodriguez, Ghost of the Machine, Once Upon a Time, Favela, obviously, quote unquote, Maybach Music recently released that verse, and back in the beginning of 2023, but obviously they came in Favela over like a lo-fi style beat. Peace, Love, Positivity, Logic spamming nigga, definitely a nigga counter on there. Sending the Stars could have been better, but it's still a solid track. And then other solid songs, Mission Control, Deja Vu, aka Fade Away 2 is pretty solid. Interstellar is pretty solid. And Retrospect is okay. Love Me is okay. But yeah, my top 5 favorite tracks is Paul Rodriguez, Ghost of the Machine, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Favela, that's 4. And then number 5, let's go with Deja Vu, aka Fadeaway 2. That I think that's my top 5. And then everything else can be fall into place. But where would I rank this in Logic's discography? I would rank this album. This is tough. It's not a top 5 Logic album. Unfortunately, I was hoping this would be a top 5 Logic album. I would put this above College Park, and College Park had originally at number 6. So OJ85 overtakes College Park at number 6 at my top Logic album. So if I had to rank Logic's album, Under Pressure, Tits, Vinyl Days, No Pressure. Once again, Logic's most underrated album. Young Sinatra 4 comes in at number 5. Number 6 will be Ultra 85. Number 7 will be College Park. And everything else can fall into place. Supermarket could be number 9. Confessions will be number 10. Number 8 will be... What am I missing? Everybody. Yeah, Everybody's number 8. Yeah, Everybody's number 8. I'm like, what album am I missing? Everybody's number 8. Number 9 is Supermarket. Number 10 is Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Now, what we're going to close it on? We're going to close it on Grip Tape, because Grip Tape should have been the outro for Ocean 85. I'm going to stand and stick by that. I think I found my footing. I think I found my Grip Tape.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering what I was wearing underneath the jumpsuit. The incredible true story. I'm surprised I kept this on the whole time. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Long time coming, Ocean 85. It's been a long ride. It's been a good time coming. Live stream with nearly 3 hours. 2:30 in the morning. Until next time. I see y'all.